We have Guardians of the Galaxy. Al Ewing, number 14.
Number 14.
This is our pick of the week.
That's the gas.
Oh, there it is.
Again,
so you went with this one. Huh?
I went with this one because, it was between this and Spider's Shadow. And the only reason why, and I kind of told you in our comic book haul video, I was like, I kind of feel like this might be my pick of the week because I don't think the epicness and the surprises are over. I think we're going to have 3 issues of just like surprise, 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 oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And it definitely happened in this issue.
Yes. Yeah, this issue is a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to happen every week. I'm going to say the same thing every week.
Yeah.
But like, I'm just a sucker for Cosmic Shed, and this just hit all the.
Is it
all
more
the right
sparkly?
spots
Why
for
is
me.
the shit? Why is it cosmic shit? What makes cosmic shit? Is it 'cause it's sparkly?
It's actually chromium.
Okay,
It looks like
gotcha.
it came out of Silver Surfer. Yeah. It is endued with the power cosmic.
Got it. That's powerful.
So I actually don't want to go like really heavy into this book because I really want people to pick this up.
Yeah.
And however, if you're a Doom fan and if you're a Space fan, if you're a fan of any of these people on the cover, like, you're gonna like this book. Doom shows up and it's basically like, yeah, give me the sword, Teddy, like, screw you. And Teddy's like, nope, I don't think so, and calls the sword back right away. He's like, this sword knows whose body it's supposed to go to. And Doom's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And then he
Doom
switches.
does a switching body ninjutsu. He's like, and he goes, he
Yes.
jumps into Teddy's body.
Yes, he jumps into Teddy's body. I also love how he instantly uses. So Teddy turns around and he's got a Doom mask over his face, and I was like, how did he just made a mask right away? And then I realized Teddy's also a shapeshifter, so
Yes.
he literally shapeshifted a Doom mask
mask.
onto his face. Love it. He proceeds to stab Wiccan, not to kill him, but to disrupt his magical powers. And then he basically, disables everyone else, just like, kicks Nova down, breaks Rocket.
Yeah. Doom essentially has this fight in the bag. Like, halfway through this issue, you're like, oh shit, Doom's going to walk away. He's going to walk away with the sword.
And Teddy is in Doom's body, Doom's armor suit, and so he overrides the suit, and so now the suit's in control, not Teddy. Then that's what's going on with Team A. Team B is back on the far outer reaches planet, where they have come across this multi-alien but led by a Skrull religious war cult that is doing some type of conjuring. And she is saying the names of a bunch of stars, and Phyla is like, what does all this mean? It's, Super Skrulls is kind of like, these are these 3 different stars. Like, the only place we can really see those 3 stars is right here. And Phyla's like, so this is the only place you can see the stars, and it's a hospitable planet, and it has a breathable atmosphere, and it's like perfect in every way for these people. Like, she's like, it almost sounds like this planet was either terraformed without anybody noticing, or it's mobile. She's like, I'm not from this reality. You guys got a mobile planet you could think of? Can you think of one of those?
Why,
And
yes,
then,
we do.
Boom. Fucking Ego. It's like, oh, yes, it is me. I am Ego. So it turns out the planet that they are on is Ego, the living planet.
Bum, bum, bum.
I don't know why, but I think Ego is so campy in the best way that every time, like, just like a literally a living planet that speaks, it's just like, what? But James, I don't think you've read the Nova run that ties in with like Annihilation and all of that. At one point, Ego gets turned into a Nova Centurion.
Is that
the entire planet?
Is that in Annihilation Conquest?
At the very end, I think.
There you go.
I think it's between Conquest and War of Kings. Doesn't matter.
Gotcha.
Doesn't matter. Turns out they are on Ego, which I think is hilarious. I'm actually going to skip this real quick and just continue with the B plot, then we'll go back to A, because I think it just makes more sense.
Yeah.
So the planet literally starts like fighting our B team, and is like, the prophecy will be upon us, the sacrifice will be made, doing all of these like religious this speak. And you think, shit, like ego's the big thing. Like this is what they're trying to do. Like they're trying to weaponize ego. At least that's how I felt when I was reading this. And then Avril, our other Quasar, is basically like, so, you're the god that these maniacs are worshiping? And he says, no, I am only his herald. And I was just like,
uh-oh.
Like, when you use the word herald in cosmic style, like, something big is going to go down. But yeah, he literally is...
I think from here on out, I think you should just say, read the issue. Because, like, I think you should... I mean, I'm just saying, like, basically you're halfway through the book right now. And I think we should let people, like you said, you want people to pick it up. I think you should.
You're right.
There's that cliffhanger.
I'll tell you all of it.
Yeah. Well, I don't want you to go into it because I want people to read it too, because you know me, right? When I picked up Ewing's Guardian run, I was trudging along through it because I personally was not having a good time with it, and now it's just like Ewing's like, oh, you want a good story? Here we go, right? And so we've got Ego. Something's going on that planet where Nate just left off, and then we've got our A team with Doom swapping bodies with Teddy, and it goes
and someone else.
Well, yeah, and someone else. You're gonna have to read and find out what happens, but it gets hairy.
Yeah, it also gets funny.
It gets very funny, and Doom is at his strongest and his weakest in this issue, and I think Ewing plays it so well. And this issue ends. This is why this issue was my pick of the week, because how it ended. Like it had all this great stuff, all this like epicness, and then it ended, and you're like, oh, I want more. I want to know what's going on. And like literally, we have to wait a month. We have to wait a month for the next issue, and I'm like, damn it. So
yeah, there are a few books right now that are literally like, because we're reading so much, like by the time I get through reading, I'm like, okay, this was a good month of reading or a good week of reading. But like, there's not a ton of books that are making me go, oh my god, what else is next? What else is next?
Yeah.
This book did do that. And
Ewing's stepping up his game. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, and I'm sure if you're into comics right now, you've heard about Last Annihilation. I know we've talked about it a little bit. That's an event that's coming up that Ewing is writing that will mainly take place, I think, in the books of Guardians and Sword. Unless they're not tied, I really do feel like this is like prelude to the Last Annihilation. We don't know.
If they were to do it in omnibus, this would be in there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. This would be a prelude issue, no doubt. I think we'll see. But Doom basically shows up because he says some big shit's about to go down, and I don't trust you motherfuckers to get it done. Only Doom can get it done, and which is the most Doom thing ever. Yeah. But even Doom's coming up and is like, listen, this is my reality, and it's about to get messed up, and I want to be here to protect it. So yeah, I am so excited about what we're doing here, about what kind of grand cosmic schemes we've got going on, what sort of reality warping or time travel or cosmos, multiverse, something. I'm ready for it.
I think it's about to get crazy, and Ewing is on fire with this, and I'm really excited with it. I was not expecting it all to be essentially 100% in this run, and two issues into this reboot, I'm like, oh yeah, this is awesome. It almost feels like Ewing kind of went. I just feel like he dug deep into his inner Donny Cates and was like, all right, what can I do? What can I do to just like have some really fucking fun? And that's what we're doing in this book. So that is Guardians number 14, Guardians of the Galaxy number 14. If you're not reading it, we highly recommend it. It's been our pick of the week 2 weeks in a row. And just go pick it up. Just do it. Go to your LCS. Go pick it up.
Wait.